All right, so I'm going to show you what I found out is the easiest way to get back into Konpeki Plaza. Now, I'm not a gamer, I'm not a streamer, just a regular guy that happened to miss the pieces that I needed. So, anyways, here's where we're going to start. We're going to start at California and Cartwright. That's the fast travel. I'll show you that on the map. So here I am. Konpeki Plaza, by the way, is right here. Okay. And then as a point of reference, if I zoom out, as a point of reference, this is your apartment right there. Okay. So it's pretty close. All right. So to do this, you need two things. You need to have reinforced tendons. You need to have that double jump. Okay. So you need reinforced tendons. And as you can see, this is only green here. And then the other thing that you need to have is a car. So right now at this point, I'm going to call motorcycle because I drive motorcycles better. And I'm going to drive to a certain location. So I'm going to get on, and now I'm going to mark a certain place on the map. So I'm going to mark sort of this intersection in front of Konpeki Plaza. There we go. And I want to see this U-turn. That's the point of that. And as we're going, you can kind of see that overpass on the left side. That's what we're heading for. And as we come up here, you're going to see sort of this turquoise green wall on your right side. There it is. And you want to stop right before you get to the barbed wire fence, and you want to try and get as close as you can. Now this part is actually easier with the car, but because I use a motorcycle, that's what I'm using. I'm going to jump on top of my motorcycle, then I'm going to double jump onto this fence. Okay, now we're going to drop down. At this point, I'm just going to suggest go ahead and drop down all the way instead of trying to get on top of this fence here, because you may fall off the wrong side. So just take the damage. There you go. Now we're in Konpeki Plaza. All right, so now that we're at the front of Konpeki Plaza, I'm going to turn around, and now I'm going to call for my car. Look behind you, and there's your car right there. Okay, it doesn't always show up in this exact position, so just be aware of that. So what you're going to do is you are going to park your car right in front of the front entrance. And you want to try and get it so it's not like fully, like you're not hugging the entrance, but you're kind of whoops, I pressed the wrong button. All right. So let's see how this looks from outside. All right, so the back is kind of right up against it. The front is a little diagonal. We're going to see if this works. So I'm going to get on the roof of the car, and what I'm trying to do is drop down in between the space, but I don't want to actually be touching the ground. And what it's going to do is it's going to glitch the system. So I'm going to crouch down, I'm going to press forward, and as I'm doing all this, I'm going to be pressing forward on the control. I'm using an Xbox, by the way. You know what? I think I'm on the ground. Yep. Okay. So I need to get my car a little bit closer. Let's try that. That might be too far still. I think it might be. All right, I'm going to crouch down, drop in here. Yeah, I'm still standing on the ground, so I need to get my car closer again. Let's try that. Oh, look at that. It just opened on. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Usually, that's not what happens. You have to get on the roof. Usually, you have to get on the roof. You have to crouch down, and then you drop in here, and then the screen starts jittering up and down real fast, and eventually the gate opens for you. So this is the first time that's actually ever happened where I opened the door and I just got right in. So that's kind of crazy. Anyways, all right, so you're going to go in, you're going to go to the right side, and just sort of as a point of reference, when you first came in here with Jackie, you went to the left, and there was a bar, and then there's the elevators. What you're going to do here is you're going to go to the right. By the way, there's nobody in here. Nobody's going to attack you or anything like that. So you're going to go to the right. You're going to get into the elevator here. If you go to the left, the elevator does not work. So go to the right, go to conference rooms. All right, so we're going to come out of the elevator. You're going to see this room that has like rectangles and squares as a decoration. You're going to go into it. You're going to get onto this planter right here. Go to the end, and when you look up, there is a overhead light, and then there's a skylight that's open. So we're going to jump onto the overhead light and then jump through that skylight. Okay, there we go. All right. So at this point, it might be easier to do this. Go into your settings and skip time, and you want to set your time to midnight. This actually makes it easier to see things in this part. All right, so we go down this hallway, we go almost to the end, and you see this exit sign. You're going to go to the other side of the exit sign, so you're facing it. You're going to open it. At this point, you might want to save the game, okay? Let's just go in, save it if you need to. Now you're going to single jump onto this grate, over this railing, onto the grate, okay? There you go. Then you're going to double jump up here. All right, now we have this opening here. You're going to double jump that. And then we're going to double jump up here. There we go. All right, once you get up here, you're going to look to your left, and you're going to see this upside down U-shaped thing. You're going to head toward that, and you're going to double jump on that. Then we're going to get on top of that U-shaped thing. It's really just vents. Look behind you, and then you're going to see a bunch of these solar panel looking things, and you're going to double jump onto that. Okay. Once you get up here, you're not going to fall off of this, just by the way. So you can be on here. All right, so the next thing. In all the videos I watched, everybody's trying to grab onto this ledge here. I don't know why. Definitely do not try and grab over here, because you can actually get stuck in this space. So don't do that. What you're trying to grab onto is this piece, this little diagonal piece. That's what you want to try and grab onto. So I'm going to kind of aim here, and then I'm going to double jump and try and grab that, okay? But no, too early. I mean, too late. There. It's that easy, okay? So now I'm on that ledge. See, over here, it's barely a ledge that you can get onto. So I don't know why people keep saying to go there. So aim for that diagonal. Now we can get into the building. The third light, you see how there's 3 red lights from the wall? 1, 2, 3. This is where the opening is. Go inside the building. And then you can find the dead dude, and he has a Nihon knife and the dog and his dog tags. So we're going to take all that, turn around. That's the elevator that Smasher came out of. And right there in the middle is the tree trunk, and this is where you're going to get your iguana's egg, and it's on the very end. Grab that, and then straight ahead is a staircase. Once you get to the top, take a left, and now you're going to see your Satori sword. Okay, take that, and you can also grab this data bank. I think you can hack that, but I don't know what you actually achieve from hacking it. And so at this point, you're done. You've gotten the pieces that you needed. And if you want, you can go ahead and search the apartment. I'm not going through all that, but I'm just showing you how to get the stuff you need. All right. Go along the edge, drop down onto the solar panels, drop down here, drop down here. When you get to this spot, you want to just single jump over this rail. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to double jump across. Okay. All right, so this is going to be your save location. I want you to save it at this point. Okay. Reason being, if you try and walk off this edge going forward and land on that grate, what's going to happen is you're going to hit the grate and then you're going to slide off the other end of it. And you're going to end up on a balcony that you can't get out of, and you have to reload the game. So what I have found is if I turn around and I back up, well, if I turn around then back up, the moment I start dropping off, I'm actually going to press forward on my controller, okay? And then I actually land on the grate. So I'm going to back up. When I drop, I'm going to press forward. So I'm technically walking forward. There you go. Okay. And then to jump over this rail, single jump, you're going to want to go on this left side. Don't try the right. Just go on the left. There you go. Now we're over. Clear this hole. All right. Now on the left side, you're going to see all these lights here. Keep going. And right after that on the wall, you're going to see this opening in the wall. And that's where your skylight is. Okay. So drop down into there. And now we're going to start exiting the building. Go through here. We're going to take a left to get out. Going to take another left out of the entrance. Sort of as a point of reference, there's the front of the building there. We're heading towards that rock right there. Okay? And what you want to do, I want you to get to the very top of this rock. Okay, so do whatever you have to do to get to the top of that. Okay? And now your goal is you're going to double jump and attach onto this fence and then double jump to get over it. So you may have to hit double jump multiple times to actually get over. Double jump. All right, good. So now we're over. Now, I'm going to tell you, on this roof, it's weird. It almost makes it so you can't walk, so you may have to jump to get out of that. But basically, we're heading towards this generator-looking thing. These are actually fans, but we're going to head towards that, and you're going to double jump to get up there, okay? So like I said, they're fans. At this point, what I want you to do is I want you to go to your map, and I want you to mark this fast travel, California and Cartwright, where we started. So I want you to mark that, okay? And then we kind of have, if you look on the middle of my screen, you kind of see that's the location of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight. You're going to double jump to the next set of fans. Okay. Take a right, and now you're going to jump to those fans down there. Okay. And then you're not going to fall anywhere dangerous, by the way, if you've missed that. So then we're just going to keep going straight at this point and double jump to that next pillar thing. See, I fell down. It doesn't matter. Let's get back up here. And then you're going to come to a roof line that's kind of on the decline. Kind of drop onto that. And if you look over there, there is our fast travel. So you can just drop down from here without taking damage. And just get across the street. And now we are back at California and Cartwright where we started. That is the easiest way that I have found to get in Konpeki Plaza. The hardest part, honestly, is getting that gate to open. I made it kind of look easy. That's not usually how it is. Again, you usually have to get on the roof, you have to duck, you have to press forward, and then you just kind of, the screen just starts bouncing, and eventually the gate will open. Um, but there you go. Hope that helps you. Again, this is just for amateurs or whatever. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.